Hey there, guys. Always focusing the movement. I'm just currently like having check GER30. GER30 was supposed to go for a very long sell, but we ended up not selling due to what? Inflation rates. You understand? Inflation rates, we pushed because of inflation and everything that has been happening in our economy. So we find ourselves breaking. You understand? We find ourselves breaking this resistance over here, which was once a resistance. We didn't respect that resistance at all. We just broke, we didn't retest. You understand? So, meaning if the market breaks but it doesn't give you a retest, it means that that zone, it's not that strong. You understand? We didn't even have some kind of a retest on the smaller time frame, meaning that this zone wasn't that effective on the market. So that's why it was able to be broken that easily. You understand? And again, we go and we find that we were having some kind of a rising channel. You understand? And this rising channel, I want to show you something. This rising channel, as you can see, we got what? We got our retest, our rejection. You understand? We broke, we got our what? Our rejection. And if you can check, before the market broke, it came in respected. It was respecting here. So, you understand? This meaning that this trend line is very, very strong. That's why I even had the guts to say, I'm taking this trend to the upside. You understand? Because I was able to see that if this is able to respect this trend line, and also again here, when we break, we come back for a retest, we're able to respect this trend line. It means that this trend line, it's very, very strong. You understand? So that gave me the influence to say that now I'm gonna be doing what? I'm gonna be pushing it further to the top. And we are expecting for what? For the market to come here. Once it reaches this area over here, that's where we're gonna be expecting what? Let's move on to the 4-hour time frame. Let's move on to the 4-hour time frame. Let's just see what the market has for us. We're looking at the current price. You understand? You wanna judge it based off of the current price, nothing else. Okay, let me do it like this. Okay. This is what we're looking at, guys. We're looking at the current price, we're looking at the current market. You understand? There's nothing else that we gotta look for. Remember that this is our trend line, which was plotted on the daily time frame. You understand? And when you check, you need to ask yourself that, like, basically, are we going to be respecting the trend line or what? You understand? And again, if you can go and take your what do you call your trend line again, you're gonna find that you're having some sort of an expanding what do you call this thing? An expanding triangle. Understand? Meaning that we have our what? We need to have our proper 3 touches on the top for us to get what? For us to get our proper cells. And I wanna promise you, we cannot touch here. We touched, if you can check, guys, I wanna show you. This is a rising channel, right? This is a rising channel. And a rising channel, for you to get like that proper cells, on the top side, you need to have how many touches? You need to have 3 touches. Understand? To be confirmed to say that, like, now I'm gonna sell. But what are we getting? If you can check, we still have our second touch. Now we're going for what? We're going for our third touch. So when we're getting our third touch, we sell. You understand? This trend lines, we're using trend lines, we're not using what? We're using trend lines because the market is moving into an area where we're not able to judge it based off of the previous market price or the previous market structure. You understand? So that's why we're using what? We're using trend lines. You understand? So if you can check on the bottom side, we're having how many touches? We're having 3. You understand? So already this one has been respected. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting to be coming and breaking here. And once we break, we push to the downside. Don't say that Keleto US30 didn't tell you this. You understand? I told you guys, we're gonna be looking for sales. You know, this may be a lot of trend lines, but it is what it is. You need to understand the movement. If you don't understand the movement, I really don't know. Then I really don't know what to say. You understand? I really don't know what to say. This is where we're gonna be looking for us to be entering ourselves. Somewhere around here, gonna be entering ourselves. Looking to be coming and breaking what? To come here and break what? This overall big structure. We're not here to play, dog. Not here to play, dog. Looking for proper sales. Next week. You're looking for proper sales. If you're with us, you're with us. If you're not with us, you're not with us. It's fine. So now let's move on to moving on, let's see the next one, which is NASDAQ. Let's go to the daily time. Yeah, I wanna show you something. Guys, check NASDAQ, ne? Check NASDAQ. Check the magic, check the magic. Like a few months ago, I had plotted, if you had been like watching my videos previously, I had plotted what? I had plotted this rising channel, telling you that like this rising channel got broken, but we didn't what? We didn't respect. You understand? We didn't come and retest. If you can check, this trend line was respected very properly. Check here. The market respected. Check here. The rejection on a daily time frame. The market respected. Even here, guys. The market respected. Even here. So, what are the chances to say that like now, when it comes back and touches here, won't we respect by just touching and then we move down? Isn't it that what we're looking for? And guys, another thing you need to tell yourself, I'm not afraid to say this. You understand? I'm not afraid to say this. And some of you may find this that like basically this is confusing. Nasdaq has its own way of moving, guys. And if you understand Nasdaq, you will kill it, whether you like it or not. You will kill Nasdaq. You understand? The only thing that you need to do is just that you need to what? You need to understand Nasdaq. How Nasdaq moves. That's where you're gonna kill Nasdaq. Understand? Don't say I didn't tell you, but what I'm looking at on Nasdaq here, I'm looking for a double top. This is a pure double top. This is a pure double top. Okay, let's go into the 4-hour time frame. I wanna show you something. Going to the 4-hour time frame, right? It even gets better. It even gets better. It's going to get better, guys. Okay, check. I'm saying it's a double top. It's a double top on what? On the daily time frame. Check what's happening on what? On the 4-hour. What is this? What is this? This is the what? This is the head and shoulders. So what are we expecting? You know, it's obvious. We're expecting pure sales. That's what we're expecting. Nonetheless, we're expecting pure sales from NASDAQ. You understand? And I forgot to tell you this, but we are having some sort of what? We are having some sort of a rising channel over here, which was broken. It was respected. This rising channel was respected too much. They know I gave them a signal when it touched here. Touched here was a buy. Understand? Even on like NFP, which was like yesterday, we killed. I gave him a signal. I said buy Nasdaq. I bought Nasdaq. After selling, after Nasdaq, after selling, I bought Nasdaq. And ask yourself, why did I enter after it sold? Why did I enter? The market couldn't just buy just like that. No, that's not how it was supposed to be. You understand? The market will never present to you a picture perfect setup. This is what is happening in front of your eyes currently. Nasdaq is not gonna present to you a picture perfect what setup. So what do you need to do as a person? You need to tell yourself that like whatever I see, I can't just I can't just say that like I'm gonna sell Nasdaq without having the proper reasons. First of all, I told you on the daily time frame, Nasdaq is a double top. It's confirmed with the rejections. That zone is this zone here. It's very strong because of what the rejections. Nasdaq is rejecting all these things. All these you see these things on daily time frame. They are weeks on the 4 hour on the daily time frame, meaning that we're getting what we're getting a double top. But if you can check, you're moving on down lower. I want to show you something. When you're going down to the 4 hour time frame, you're having what a head and shoulders. That's reason number two. Reason number three is gonna be because we're having this rising channel which got broken, but now it's going for a retest. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? You just try and keep the market simple, guys. Don't complicate things. If you complicate things, there's no way you're gonna make money. There's no way. You understand? So, guys, we're moving on to US30. You know me, guys. I'm always killing this one. I'm always killing this one. So, guys, if you can check, let's move on to the daily time frame. Daily time frame. There's nothing much on the daily time frame, but just want to show you this. Just want to show you this. You need to learn how to plot trend lines, guys. If you can check, guys, we are having some sort of a what? Some sort of a rising channel on the daily time frame on USA30. And again, basically on the bottom side, we already have our two touches. This is just a fake out. This is just a fake out. It's a pure fake out. And then again, what we're gonna do is that when we are moving on to the top side, we are having our proper trade touches. The market still has to come and touch here. And once it touches, we enter proper sales. But let's move on to the 4 hour time frame. When moving on to the 4 hour time frame, that's where you're gonna see the market very proper. The market is very, 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 very proper, guys. You understand? And I hope you saw that on a daily time frame, it was a double top. You see, the market broke after breaking. It is respected. After breaking, we retested. We got our rejection. We sold. But what? NFP came. We sold after buying because of a double the bottom on the lower time frame. We bought, causing us to come back to what? To our resistance. We came back to that resistance. I just want to show you properly, guys. Just want to show you this proper. We came back to the resistance and still we're rejecting on the trend line. So this gives us a signal to say that like, nah, what am I doing? I'm gonna enter sales, guys. I don't know if you're selling, what are you doing? Mtakabani, whose child are you? I don't know if you're selling, I don't know what you're doing. All roads next week leads to selling week. Look, market signal is gonna be This is what we're looking at. Nothing much, nothing less. Understand? We don't complain. You understand? We are not complaining. Guys, if you think Kuguchi, next week you have a proper view or anything, you can just hit me up. You have a different view, we'll try and discuss. You understand? Because the way I'm viewing things, if I can tell you right now, you need to practice trading fundamentals or trading pure price action. I'm a pure price action trader. You need to practice combining pure price action with what is happening in the economy. You understand? Because if you only use pure price action, because pure price action only relies on previous data of the market, you understand, to determine the future data. But let me go on to GER30. I want to show you something. Let's go on to GER30. I want to show you something. We're moving on to GER30. I just want to ask you guys a simple question. We're gonna go into the daily time frame. Okay, here we go. Okay, so guys, when we're going on to the daily time frame, I want you guys look at what the market has done. Look at what the market has done. I just want you tell me if we can to come and trade. This was once. It's simple, guys. With what? With what is happening in the? If you're not willing, there's no way you're going, dog. There's no way you're going. So, for now, from me to you, as your mentor, let's work US30. I just want to say that, guys, I thank you for joining my live, and I hope that everything is gonna be well. So, guys, next week, we gotta make money one way. So, thank you guys for viewing it, for tuning in. See you next week on the next video.